Hello viewers, thanks for joining in and thanks for tuning into my channel. It is appreciated. I'm just a veteran and I just talk shit sometimes. Today I just wanted to talk about a bit of a sad thing really, how you do your time in the armed forces, you leave, time goes on, time waits for no man, and you catch up with people that you've not seen or heard of in years. And you hear their successes, you hear what they're doing, you hear their achievements, and you're like, yeah, brilliant. But it seems to be all too often you get in touch with old comrades who it's just all gone wrong for them. I was speaking to a guy over the last couple of days. He knows who he is. He's probably watching this, and he's just had a right shit shower of a life post-military due to PTSD. I mean, there are services out there, a lot of them are charitable services that help people with PTSD, but this poor bloke, he lost his marriage, he lost his business, lost his house, all due to PTSD. I'm pleased to say he's getting himself back on his feet, and he's looking at making a go of it again. He's looking at not giving up. He lost a member of his family as well, and he's been just through a shower of shit. And I obviously want him to succeed. I want him to do well. I want him to get back on his feet and succeed. But PTSD, it's got a lot to answer for, hasn't it? It really has got a lot to answer for. And is the care really there, is the question I want to ask this morning. Is the care really there for veterans? And, not just veterans, eh? Because let's not forget the emergency services, the police, the fire, the ambulance. These guys and girls see some real shit as well. Traumatic stuff. Remember, people in the armed forces and the emergency services, the best way I describe our job is that we're normal people, but we're being exposed to abnormal situations. And of course, when you're in the military, certainly from my own experience, you make light of incidents. You develop a black humour. You've got to. Because if you were normal, it would crush you very, very quickly. If you look, for instance, the first death I encountered in my military life, I was a young lad, I was 18 years old, was someone I knew. It was a guy that was in the restroom 45 minutes before. We're having coffee. And 45 minutes later, I'm there stood at the roadside, looking down at his lifeless body. Very traumatic looking lifeless body, very nasty traffic accident. And of course you make life to it. That was back in 1991. There was no offer of assistance to go and see anyone, or how do you feel, was everything okay? No, because that was weak, wasn't it? That wasn't a manly thing to do. We're in the army, for Christ's sake, we're in the army. God, can't let things like that get to you. If you let things like that get to you, you're no good to us. What if we go to war? And it was that sort of mentality, wasn't it? And although they tried to change it, and they really have tried to change it, is there really the help out there for our veterans? We've got veterans on the streets, but we choose to put illegal immigrants into homes before we put our veterans into homes. Why did we really go to war? Why did we really go on operational tours? Yeah, it's great at the time, you get a medal, you get an opportunity, it's a bit of fun, you get shot at, you get mortared, it's all exciting at the time, but what's it actually for? Does it really make a difference? Kind of leads on from what I was saying yesterday. But more importantly, veterans have mental scars that just can't be healed unless they're dealt with properly, and is the help really out there? I'd be interested to know your views, your opinions. I've got a lot of people who follow me on TikTok who suffer with PTSD. And it's sad. And I just want to know, are they getting the help? Combat stress are very good, but have they got enough vacancies? You got Veterans Army. He does an amazing job, Ryan, trying to help his best for these veterans. And you've got loads of other charities out there doing the same for veterans. But is it enough? Why aren't we having some sort of real government intervention? Why isn't there something including part of the career transition workshop when you leave the armed forces? Why isn't there some sort of counselling offer or services made available or made known? Why isn't there something? The amount of veterans that are taking their own lives is just unacceptable. The amount of veterans that are on the streets is just unacceptable. And the question is today, when are the government going to fully intervene and do something about it? Interested to know your views. As always, thank you for watching. I've been Just a Veteran.